I've talked about the NuFACE before. That's why it's in my favorites. It comes with a conductive gel that you apply to your skin before you actually use this. And this has saved me so much money from not having to go get Botox. Um, I've gotten Botox a couple times. I haven't gotten a fill since last September because I invested in the NuFACE. And it does seem like an investment, but it's not nearly as much of an investment as like every 3 month Botox. Um, it's not going to stop the wrinkles from forming necessarily, but what you do with this is it's a microcurrent device, so it kind of creates like stimulation and helps like your collagen, but it makes your face like more snatched. So I tend to have like a more puffier face, but I feel like I can actually see like my cheekbone definition because I've been using the NuFACE like pretty religiously for the last, I bought this in April, so the last like 3 months. This was a 30th birthday gift to myself because, again, I think when you reach a certain age, you just prioritize your skincare and you're willing to maybe spend a little bit more money on it because, you know, things are starting to happen, things are starting to go down. But this device is so easy and it takes like 5 minutes of your time, and it's kind of like a ritual treatment. So I usually take my makeup off, before bed, and then fire up the NuFACE, get my NuFACE massage in, and then do my skincare routine. So that's kind of how I incorporate this into my routine. But if you can hear the beep, you just kind of go in one direction and wait for the beep and then start again. And you do this motion 3 times in one area. Beep. And then you switch, so you go a little bit higher. Just avoid your eye area. Do, do, do. And then 3 times in that direction. It usually takes me like 6 swipes per area. So I like to go cheek, cheek, forehead, and then neck. And then something I learned that's like such a good tip for using this is with the gel, you do need a gel. You can use aloe vera, but it just comes with the gel, so I'm just using it until it runs out. But with the gel, it's just water based. Like it's just completely water based gel. But because it's water based, it evaporates very quickly. It's just meant to carry the current, so you're actually targeting the area that you're working with, so you're not wasting your time basically. um, and it tends to dry up. It's going to happen whether it's like aloe gel or the NuFACE gel, just because it's a water-based product. So the way that I kind of combat it drying up is I work in areas. So when I'm working on this part of my face, I only apply the gel to this part of my face, leave the rest alone. When I've done my, 3 swipes in one direction, that I feel like, I'm done, I can move on to the next area. By the time I'm done with the next area, the gel has completely evaporated off my skin. You need a tiny, I'm talking tiny. This is enough for one area for me, and your skin will tell you when it needs more. Like if you can actually feel the microcurrent, it's not painful. It doesn't feel like anything, but if you can feel it start tingling, you probably need to either turn down the setting or get a little bit more of the gel on your skin. Um, but yeah, that's just like my little tip. I've watched before I invested in this, I watched so many videos about like the before and afters. Like, is this bullshit? Like, is this real? Um, will I have results? And every single one recommended, working in separate areas. So I, of course, didn't listen. And I was like, I'm just going to follow the directions. And I applied the gel all over my face for the first time and was wondering why it was like evaporating off my skin by the time I was halfway done. So trust me, you're going to want to work in areas to save yourself money and product. So that's my big tip for the NuFACE. I love this device. I don't have any other um, like high tech beauty gadgets. I really think that this is the one to invest in. I've heard of like the Zip Beauty. I've heard of like micro rollers and stuff like that. Don't mess with that stuff. Like leave that stuff to the professionals. This is just like a safe, easy to use at home device that really makes a difference. I love it. Definitely the most expensive thing I've ever purchased for my skin besides Accutane. But it's definitely been worth it. I've been using it since April, so almost 4 months now, which is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna grab my next product here. Where is it? Okay, so